New tonight, the deadly floods last July have many Central Texans asking what can be done before another major disaster strikes.
In one flood-prone neighborhood, neighbors aren't waiting for an answer. They're working to install a flood warning siren that they hope could save lives. KVUE's Allison Hill has more from Big Sandy Creek in Travis County.
That's the sound people in parts of the Texas Hill Country woke up to earlier this month as floodwaters along the Guadalupe River began to rise.
Unfortunately for those in Kerrville and Uvalde and those, outside counties, those people, have suffered tragedies that we understand all too well. And the fact that they had the ability to have sirens in very specific and very important areas, it saved lives.
In Travis County, flood survivors in Sandy Creek are hoping to bring that same kind of warning system to their own community after last year's devastating floods.
We can't take back what happened to Sandy Creek. There's not a time machine that exists to do that, but we can make sure that the system's in place, make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else ever again.
KVUE joined Sandy Creek residents and flood warning company River Century as they surveyed the area and discussed where flood sirens could be installed.
We always install our equipment between the river and the people. And that's important because even though this tower may eventually have wireless warnings upstream, we like redundancy and a layered defensive system.
Cunningham says the company plans to donate the first siren. After that, their hope is Travis County will support a broader system by applying for funding through the state's Flood Warning Infrastructure Grant Program, created under Senate Bill 3.
That's beautiful.
For me, it's simple. It's peace of mind.
It's an ability to sleep during a storm, because at this point we don't do that. Our entire family stays awake whenever we know there is potential for a lot of rain.
In a statement to KVUE, a Travis County spokesperson says the county has signed the state's $1 million grant agreement, but has not yet received any funding because it's a reimbursement grant. The county says it plans to submit its required proposal to the Texas Water Development Board and will use the initial funding to hire a consultant to assess where flood warning sirens should be installed. Allison Hill, KVUE News.